Hey, what's going on, guys? Ben here from Tactical Civilian, and in today's episode we are going to be going over and taking a look at what I keep inside of my range medical bag and why I actually have a range medical bag. Now I get it, you guys are a lot like me. You like to grab your guns and your buddies and head out to the range on the weekend and shoot your guns and run your drills and do all that sort of fun stuff. But even like me, for example, I have my twin brother, we go out all the time, we have been training together for years, we can communicate using hand signals, we can communicate non-verbally, verbally, everything. We are completely comfortable side by side, shooting next to each other, doing transitions. We are very good about not pointing the barrel at each other ever. We're never flagging each other, none of that kind of stuff. But even though we have all those years and mental training abilities that we have done, I still keep a medical range bag on site. And even as you can see here, we keep some medical gear on our actual plate carriers because at the end of the day, life is life and life happens. And accidents and anomalies can happen. And that is exactly why I have a medical range bag. Anomalies can still happen, accidents can still happen, and even though me and my brother would never intentionally cause harm to one another, there is always a room of caution, a room of error that can happen, no matter what the factors are or why it happened. And at the end of the day, if my brother or myself was to get hurt at the range, the last thing I would want to have happen is not have the proper tools, medical gear, and knowledge in order to help save my life or my brother's life. Alright, so now that we've covered the why I have a medical range bag, I just kind of wanted to preface and go on ahead and say real quick that just because I have this kind of gear and I've done the knowledge and watched videos and got teaching from other medical people on how to properly use this stuff, by no means does it make me a doctor, a surgeon, a medic, anything like that. All I am is a concerned citizen who took the proper steps and precautions in order to make sure that if anything were to happen where someone got injured at the range, and let's just be real, if that was to happen or were to happen, it would be caused by a firearm, aka a bullet hole. And so a lot of this stuff that you're going to see in this bag is a lot of stop the bleed stuff, because at the end of the day, if someone were to get injured, my main priorities are two things. Stop the bleed, and then get that person in a car, in a vehicle, and get to the nearest hospital as quick as I can. Alright, so now that I got all of that out of the way, let's actually jump into and look at and see what I have inside of my medical range bag here. This medical bag that I have is from Fieldcraft Survival. I'll make sure to go on ahead and leave a link in the description down below. This is an amazing product. I will also have the video description link for the full in-depth video that I've already done on this bag, where I show you all the cool features and how to use it. So let's go on ahead and open this bag up and I'll show you exactly what I have. Right off the bat, inside of here I have a bottle of 91% rubbing alcohol. It's just to help me keep the wounds clean and everything like that. Definitely want to have that part of your medical bag. Then I just have some Benadryl here, just some basic allergy medicine. And then on the back part of this bag here, there's some Molly-Web, and in the Molly-Web, I just have a little Sharpie there. So as you guys can see here, I have my medical bag broken up into 3 different sections, 3 different little bags inside of here. The nice thing about this is it's all Velcro. The whole backing of this backpack is Velcro, so all of these are detachable. So they have little pull cords on them, and so if something were to happen, I can fold this bag open, grab this main one, because this one has the little medical symbol on it, and so I make sure to keep all of my main medical supplies in this one. And so we'll go over this guy here first. So inside of here, we have a pair of medical shears. This is your triangle bandage. We then have a normal just a normal tourniquet there. A compressive bandage, some blue gloves, and then this is our SWAT T tourniquet. So now we'll just keep it moving on to the next pouch here. In this pouch, I typically just keep miscellaneous bandages and that sort of stuff. It's running a little low, so it needs some replacements, but as of right now, I just have some gauze pads in there, And then I have a burn kit. This provides me with burn dressings, the gels, all that kind of stuff. So this is really good to have. And then now working into the last main pouch here in the bottom, if we go on ahead and open this up, I just have a lot of other stuff. So like just for in case if we're with somebody that doesn't necessarily know what they're doing, I always keep the instructions of how to use the tourniquets inside of this bottom bag here. Then I have just your kind of traditional first aid kit. It's got pretty much just your band-aids, your little boo-boo stuff, a whistle. I think there's another pair of scissors in here. So nice little first aid kit. Another tourniquet. This one's nice and orange. I am a big believer of getting orange tourniquets over just the black ones, because if I'm with somebody that's not as knowledgeable with this kind of stuff, it's easier to say, hey, go grab the big orange thing rather than, hey, grab me that black thing. So orange tourniquet. I then have a lighter, some hydration packets and that sort of stuff, ibuprofen, another lighter, and then just some extra pairs of gloves. So now that I've shown you all the contents of what I keep inside of my medical bag, just a couple last pointers and tips that I'll give you before I end the video. One of the main things being, don't think you have to go out and buy all of this stuff at once. I still need to add some more things to my medical bag, and don't think you have to go out and get it all at once. Just buy a couple things here and there, and then over time, next thing you know, you'll have a fully built out bag. Another thing to keep in mind is what I said earlier, keeping some medical gear on your plate carrier. Inside of these little pockets, you can keep little gauze pads, extra tourniquets. Like my brother here, he has a tourniquet holder on the front end of here, so this won't fall out. You actually have to give it a nice little tug and then it'll come out, so that's really cool. Another thing to keep in mind on top of just your main medical bag is investing in something like this, where you can have an IVAC, individual first aid kit, goes on the back end of your plate carrier on the side, wherever you want it. Just, it's your first aid kit so that if you were to get hurt, then your teammates can open this up and then grab all your stuff and start providing the first aid that you need. Alright guys, so I think that's all I have for you in today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I just wanted to preference and get it out there that if you are actively going to the range on your free time a lot of the time, and you just are going with your guns and ammo and that's it, I just highly advise against that. You should really look at and considering investing into a medical bag, because at the end of the day, you would not want one of your family members or friends to be hurt and not have the proper tools or knowledge to help them. But with that being said, guys, I think that's all I have for you. I hope you guys did enjoy and maybe even learn something from this video. Hopefully I gave you some insight and some ideas as to what you guys could use and or buy to make your very own medical bag. I also just wanted to say thank you for all of the support on the channel as of recently. It has been absolutely amazing. I love reading the comments from you guys and interacting with you guys, so make sure to keep them coming. With that being said, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Also, here at the very end of the video, I'm going to throw in some clips. Sox and I went out chucker hunting last weekend. We didn't get anything, but it was his first hunting trip and he did really good, so I'm just going to leave in a couple of the clips here at the end for you guys if you're interested. I'm Ben from Tactical Civilian, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, it's October, so now it's time for chucker season, and so we got Sox. We're ready to head on out for his first hunting trip ever, so we're gonna see how he does. Just gonna go do a couple miles, see if we can run into something. I'm by myself, so I won't be able to film me actually shooting anything if we do get on something, but I'll try and film as much as I can. So, Sox, you ready? All right, guys, so we hiked back here a couple of miles. Haven't seen anything yet. Sox is being a good boy so far. He's staying close to me. He's listening and everything like that. And so we just stripped all of our layers off, took his coat off, and then stopped for a quick little bathroom break real quick. But now we're going to go on ahead and get Sox a drink, and then we'll keep on chugging. done? Here. You all good? All right, guys. Well, I would say we're probably about, I don't know, 4.5, 5 miles back here by now. I've gone a little bit farther than I wanted to, but honestly, not seeing many signs right now. Haven't even gotten on a bird yet or anything like that. Seen a bunch of those little stupid Tweety birds. We just had about, I don't know, 30, 40 Tweety birds fly right out from down here and just fly all around me. Really was testing my patience because they were right there and I could have snagged a few of them, but no point in really shooting those Tweety birds. And so we're just gonna keep on moving. We're about to start our loop back towards the house now. We're both getting pretty tired, so we're just gonna go on ahead now and loop around this hillside of this mountain, and then we'll start heading back on down, back on that ways towards the house. So hopefully we find something between here and there. But as you guys can see, Sox is doing good. He's staying nice and close. I have the shot collar on him, but I haven't even had to take the remote out of my pocket or anything. He's been doing good. Hasn't needed any warning beeps, or haven't even had to think about using it yet at all. So he's doing really good. I'm proud of him. Finally ran into some wild horses. They were chilling behind that tree there. I come up from this mountain, and then one of them got up and started staring at me. Spooked me for half a second. But now we've seen some wildlife, at least. I've seen a lot of horse poop, and I've seen a lot of horse tracks. So now we're seeing some horses. So very cool. Just a quick question for you horses. Any idea on where the chukar are at? You guys want to just go on ahead and point me in the right direction? I was kind of planning on going the way you guys are right now, so if you guys want to tell me where the chukar are at, I'd appreciate that. I doubt it will barely come up on camera, but you guys can see the little white dots. It's a herd of antelope moving alongside this mountain. They got 2 really nice bucks in this herd right here. I like seeing the antelope right here because growing up and being back here in the back 40, I always see antelope on this hill. This mountain range in particular, I don't know what it is, but there are always antelope on it. So that's good to see. Pretty far back here now, so I'm gonna go on ahead and get Sox a drink, and then we're gonna start heading back. There go the antelope. All right, well, we just made it back to the road, heading back on down to the house. Sox is really tired. We did a full loop. We went up that way, and then we went about 3 ridges over, 3 mountain ranges over, looped around the back way, and then came all the way back down this hill. By the time we made it to the end of this hill, Sox was just walking behind me the whole time. He's pretty tired. He also got a little scrape on one of his paws, probably from all the rocks that we were walking over. So we're gonna get down to the car, get him loaded up, and then I'm sure he's gonna want to take a nap for the rest of the day.